In the dark, twisted corners of the Marvel Universe, one character stands out: Venom. Born from the depths of a cosmic symbiote, he's a creature of chaos, vengeance, and an insatiable hunger. But what's the real story behind this anti-hero? Buckle up, because we're diving deep into the mind of Venom. Our tale begins with Eddie Brock, a journalist who's struggling to make a name for himself. Picture this: he's ambitious, maybe a little too much, and when he crosses paths with Spider-Man, everything changes. After a disastrous encounter, he loses his job and his reputation. Talk about hitting rock bottom. But just when it seems like it couldn't get worse, fate has a surprise in store. Enter the Symbiote, an alien life form that has been rejected by Spider-Man. This gooey black substance is looking for a host, and Eddie, feeling lost and desperate, becomes a prime candidate. The moment they bond, it's like magic. Eddie gains incredible powers, super strength, agility, and even the ability to regenerate. But there's a catch. This symbiote isn't just a power-up. It's also a dark force, feeding off Eddie's anger and resentment. Now, Eddie becomes Venom, a twisted reflection of Spider-Man, but with a much more sinister agenda. He isn't just out for vengeance against his former rival. Oh no, Venom's goals are much broader. He wants to make sure no one ever wrongs him again. He's a guardian of the innocent, or so he claims. But let's talk about that iconic look. Imagine a towering figure, covered in sleek black goo, with a massive mouth full of razor-sharp teeth. Those bulging white eyes? They're not just for show, they're terrifying. Venom's design has captivated fans for decades, making him one of the most recognizable characters in comic book history. As he roams the streets of New York, Venom walks a fine line between hero and villain. He protects those who can't protect themselves, but he also has a ruthless streak. He'll take down criminals without a second thought, often leaving them quaking in their boots. There's something oddly satisfying about that, right? But let's not forget about the emotional depth of Venom. It's not just mindless rage. Eddie grapples with his inner demons, the symbiote amplifying his feelings of loneliness and betrayal. He's a character who struggles with identity. What does it mean to be good or evil? Can he find redemption, or is he doomed to be a monster forever? Over the years, Venom has evolved, interacting with various characters in the Marvel Universe. He's faced off against Spider-Man multiple times, each encounter more intense than the last. But it's not just Spidey who gets in his way. Heroes like the Avengers, and even anti-heroes like Deadpool, have crossed paths with Venom, leading to epic battles and unexpected alliances. And let's talk about the lore. Did you know that the symbiote has a history of bonding with other hosts? From the ruthless Carnage to the heroic anti-Venom, each connection adds layers to the story. Venom isn't just one character. He's a whole universe of conflicts, relationships, and transformations. In recent years, Venom has leaped from the pages of comics to the big screen. With his own movies, we see a different side, one that explores his complex relationship with Eddie Brock. It's a wild ride filled with humor, action, and plenty of chaos. The portrayal of Venom has reignited interest in his story, with fans eagerly awaiting what's next. So what's the takeaway? Venom isn't just a villain. He's a character who embodies rage, redemption, and the struggle for identity. He forces us to ask ourselves, can we embrace our darker sides and still find a path to redemption? Whether you love him or hate him, there's no denying that Venom is a staple of the Marvel Universe. His story is a roller coaster of emotions and action, and that's what makes him so unforgettable. So here's to Venom, a true icon of chaos and complexity.